Rancho del Lago 2021. CheryLynn. Nice to see you again. Yes, I am waging war, or war is being waged against me. We have a terrible problem out here, well actually everywhere lakeside that I know of, with leaf cutter ants. They're terrible. They will decimate a garden in absolutely no time at all. Let me show you what I mean. Be sure to stay with me through the end of the video. I'm going to show you some ways I use moringa and how to prepare it. I came out here this morning to get some more moringa. I'll show you in a few moments what I've been doing with it. And this is what I found. You saw the picture a moment ago of what it looked like 2 days ago when I came out before. And now it is bare to the bone. They left me a few little leaves here and there. And actually you can already see, let's see if I can point it out to you here. Teeny tiny little buds where leaves are already starting to try to grow back because the moringa is so strong and so hardy that it will do that. But not everything grows back. I have citrus that has just completely died. Let me show you that one. You might have seen it in an earlier video because I haven't dug it out yet. This is the new mimosa tree I just bought and still have to plant. I'm going to plant it where this little citrus was when I take it out. But look at that. It stripped everything. And some of these trees, when the ants strip them, they will come back and strip them again as soon as they start new leaves, and then strip them again. And the poor little plants just do not have enough in them to come back over and over and over again. So that one just died. But surprisingly, not 10 feet away, another citrus has not even been touched. You never know what these ants are going to go after. But I know they've killed my citrus. I know they've killed my roses. I know that they have, of course, taken out the moringa and my mint plant here, which was so thick and lush and full you couldn't even see the pot. And they've eaten all the bottom leaves off of it. So what got hit this time? Moringa and mint. Now I'm going to walk out and show you where some of the ant hills are. And what we can do for those is pour things right into the ant hills to, I say kill them, but what it does is it just kills a part of them and then they move to another location. There are so many billions and trillions of these things that there's just no killing them. There's no making them go away. And I live out in the middle of cornfields. So they'll go out in a cornfield and then come back again. It is a perpetual war. A never-ending story. Okay, I just came out the driveway gate. Right there. Where the dogs are waiting for me. And going north on my little... This is called an ejido, E-J-I-D-O road, because it's owned by a council, a conglomerate of families that had owned property here for many, many generations. And now it's all governed by the council. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can see it now. There's so many weeds. But back in under these weeds, and I'll zero in over here, you can see inside my goat yard. You see those black ant hills? Yeah, that's what these are. And there's at least half dozen of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from where I stand. 11, 12, okay. More and more. This is the season. The rainy season when these things just pop up all over the place, and the ants seem to multiply in tremendous numbers. They don't seem to bother the goats, but the goats stay away from them. And so I will get the powder and do outside of the goat pen, and then inside the goat pen I'll go in and I'll pour like vinegar and bleach inside. I don't want anything that, maybe just vinegar, not bleach, that the goats could have any interest in getting into that could be bad for them. But of course, because I'm standing here beside the fence, they all ran over to me because they think, oh, she has something to feed me. Yes, they always think I have something to feed them because they are perpetual eaters. This is the bag, trompa, of the little tiny pellets. And you can see the ant holding a pellet in the picture. The pellets are about the same size as the ants, if not a tiny bit bigger, but the ants carry them away to their nest. And this is the powder that I use. I sprinkle it around the base of the plant so that if the ants return, they'll walk through it and it will kill them. If you are plagued by cutter ants, no matter where you are, I would love to get some feedback from you. Put it in comments. Tell me how you deal with it. What have you done that will make them go away or cut back on them, or at least make them go on vacation for a season? Anything that you can tell me, anything that will help, just put it in comments. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen, and this is what the little bunch of moringa looks like. I had it hanging up there next to the window for about 2 days so that the leaves would dry and I could continue to use them. Well, sadly, this week I lost, actually it was last Friday on my birthday, I lost my InstaFlow 360 gimbal selfie stick, and they are not cheap, and I was stupid in what I did, and it is now gone, unless somewhere along the line somebody comes up to me and says, hey, I saw you posted that you lost this and I found it, which you know what the chances of that will be. Nah, nevertheless. So what I'm going to have to do here, instead of setting that up so that I can video some of the things I'm doing, is to speak to you about it, and then put the camera off, and then do something and put the camera back on and show you what I've done. These are little tiny moringa tree branches. It's been hanging up now for 2 days so that the leaves could dry, and they are getting to the point where they will almost fall off, but they still stay green when they dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide my hand down these little stems and pull all the leaves off. And then when I do pull them off, I'm going to crush some up and put them in butter, and I'm going to take the other crushed ones and make some tea out of it. And this is what I'm left with. A bunch of leaves. I got a few little twigs in there I'll pull out. And a bunch of stems. And those stems will just go in the garbage. Now I'm going to put these into a little grinder and get them more powdery. Now that little handful of tiny branches has given me about 1/2 cup of leaves, which will reduce in volume when I have it all ground up, of course, into a powder. There it is, and here it goes. Now this is not getting very fine. Okay. This is fine enough to do the infusion and to make some tea out of. And how will I do the tea? I'll do it in a drip in my coffee maker. I'll just put in water and put in a filter and put some of this tea in so it can filter through as if it was in a tea bag. Quick update, just to let you know, I saw these on Amazon and I just ordered. It comes in a set of 4, very inexpensive, and now I can put my full tea leaves in here and not have to crush them up for making tea. But there are a lot of other things that I will want to crush them up or even make them a very fine powder for. But just for this morning, I am simply making breakfast. So I took the crushed up or the ground up moringa leaves and I just sprinkled some over the eggs. Then I mixed some into the butter and buttered the toast. So I got about a teaspoon of moringa today, just that way. Feel free to have up to 7 teaspoons a day and it will just make you healthier, unless, and here's the caution. Moringa is a superfood, but it's not super for everyone. Moringa has certain properties that don't make it compatible with certain medications. So if you have an illness of any kind, an immune issue, or are taking any kind of medication, please check with your doctor first before you try anything new. Even a cup of moringa tea could affect something that you're taking. Here's an example. I ordered for my mom a couple of boxes of moringa different flavored teas to be delivered to her through Amazon. After I ordered, I said, uh-oh, I better check, and I did. Google it, we all have access to Google, and found out that the moringa would not work well with her blood thinner. She's on Coumadin. One is a thinner and one is a coagulator, so to speak. So always check, please always check. And that's all for today. I thank you for watching and I hope that you'll come back for more and comment. Tell me what you think about the content of what I've done, if it's been valuable for you, and what else you would like to see. Things all about the homestead, gardening, animals, building, energy efficiency, you name it, I'll check into it or let you know if I've done it and how it worked out. Have a great day. Buen dia.